Hello everyone, this is episode number 8 of Ninjary time. My name's NinjaBob and I'm back. It's actually been over a month since I last recorded a video. And yeah, it's not like I've been sort of working on loads of videos but not uploading. To be honest, I've not really played. Since the end of the last video, I did the squid farm in the last episode, didn't I? And then after that, I started doing some building projects, and I'm going to show you some of those projects today because, yeah, it's been a while and there's some catching up to do. You can see the things in the background there, look. But yeah, I've got to be honest, it's been a long time since I've recorded. It's been almost as long since I've played. I started doing some of these projects sort of off camera, and then to be honest, I've kind of fallen out of love with the game. And do you know what? I've noticed actually that on YouTube, a lot of the YouTubers that I follow, especially some of the sort of small to medium YouTubers, they seem to be going through a similar thing at the moment. So I don't think it's just me. It just seems to be drying up a little bit at the moment, especially the console players. And I think I know what it is. I think it's we're all sort of a little bit. We're all waiting for this next update, you know. There's a lot of promise in this new update, you know, lots of new things. It's been so long I can't actually remember how to open gates. I think there's a lot of new things coming in the new updates that we're all looking forward to. But for me personally, I'm a little bit. I'm waiting to see how it works, to be honest, because, well, as you can see, there's been a lot of work put into this world, and especially into that building, but not just that building, but, you know, the squid farm over there, and there's a sugarcane farm back that way as well, which I'm going to show you today. There's been so much work that I've done, but one of the things that I did, when I first started in this world, actually, I set out, because the PlayStation 4 worlds are a lot bigger than the PlayStation 3, which is what I used to play on. One of the first things I wanted to do was go and explore the whole world. I wanted to fill all of the maps, and one of the things I was quite proud of was the fact that I'd managed to fill up all of the maps. But that means that there's no new territory, no new terrain to be generated in this world, which means when the new update comes out and well, apparently there's going to be ice spike biomes and mesa biomes and all kinds of things. I'm not going to get any of them in this world. And that kind of kills me, to be honest. It kind of kills me to think that all those cool new biomes, and the end as well, the end is getting, well, potentially getting new stuff in the end. I know there is on the PC, whether there is on the PS4, I'm not sure. But yeah, I've already been to the end. That's already loaded, that's already happened. So I guess I'm a little bit, I'm not quite sure what to think at the moment. See, look, there's my maps. That's every single map, all populated, you know, 5 by 5 area, 5 maps. They're not, it takes 10 minutes for them to even load. That's how big the world is. But yeah, I've explored every inch, which means there's nothing new to come, which means that unless the maps are going to get bigger, or unless there's an opportunity to reset bits of the area, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. And if it could be the death of it. I've got to be honest. If it ends up with all these new cool things coming out, but I'm not going to get them in this world. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, I'll tell you how I feel about it. It stopped me from playing the game for like a month. But before I stopped playing the game, I did do a load of work, and I do want to show you the work because I had Enfield Angel come in the game with me. Look at this. Look at this. I am so proud of this. This was so cool. It took forever. I used the Plots website, which, if you've never used it before, it's a very cool website for getting the dimensions and stuff for spheres and domes and circles and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, we went on the Plots website. I think this was a 63 diameter circle originally, and then yeah, we built up and over in this dome shape, and I think it looks awesome. It looks awesome from the outside, but I think it looks even better from the inside. But yeah, that's pretty much this building complete. The only thing is, obviously, it looks very pretty, but there's nothing up here, apart from obviously you can get up and have a look around. You can see my silos out the back there, and if we go this direction, you can see my sugarcane farm that I've been working on, although it's not finished, and I'm not sure if it will be, because like I say, I've not really been playing the game much lately. I've played and completed Limbo. I've played and completed New and Tasty, the Abe's Odyssey game. I've been playing a bit of Alien Isolation. Obviously, there's Fallout 4 and Battlefront, massive games on the PS4 at the moment. So there's loads and loads of things to distract me. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I want to make videos of those games or not. To me, the Minecraft thing is obviously unique because this is my world. This is, these are all things of my design. Well, mine and Enfield Angel's design. Whereas if I go and play Battlefront, you can go and play that for yourself, or you can go and watch 100 other YouTubers playing exactly the same games. And yeah, to me, Minecraft has always been the perfect game to make videos on, because you get to see my version of Minecraft. It's not just Minecraft being played by loads of people while the sun's going down. I need to be a bit careful here. So yeah, but yeah, I'm not sure if I want to play other games. I did dabble with a couple of other games on YouTube, but I must admit, they didn't get many views, they didn't get many likes, and I kind of understand, to be honest, because I played Rocket League, was the game I played, and I think the videos are alright, they're quite good fun, but there's hundreds of people playing Rocket League. You can play it yourself. It was free for a while on the PlayStation 4, so why would you bother watching the same game but being played by different people? I don't know. So I'm not sure if I'm going to bother making videos of other games. To me, I'm either going to find my love for this game again, or I'm not. I think that will probably be the end of my channel. I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon, because, like I say, I think at the moment I'm just bored. The only thing that gives me a bit of comfort is I feel like I'm probably not the only one. Like I say, a lot of the YouTubers that I watch personally, obviously the big ones, the guys that do it for a living, the guys that earn their wages making Minecraft videos, they've obviously carried on. But so, like I say, some of the smaller YouTubers, the sort of small to medium YouTubers, they seem to be drying up as well. I don't think it's just me. I think everybody's in this sort of state of limbo, and you know what, I don't want to criticise, but I do feel like 4J they've let the momentum of this thing sort of run out a little bit, I think. Yes, it will be great to get one big update with all these new things, but do you know what, I think they'd have been better off doing it in little bits, giving us a little... Give me some rabbits, for God's sake. You know, give me... I don't know, give me some of these other smaller updates. You could have dropped them in at any time, and whilst it's going to be exciting to get one big update, I think in the meantime, the game sort of dried up a little bit for me. Anyway, enough of that. I'm complaining. Let me show you what I've done. This is my sugarcane farm. There's no manual override on this, and I probably should have built one in, but basically it works a bit like my chicken farm inside the dome there. Basically it's built on a daylight sensor. Let me take you inside. It's a bit of a complicated way of getting inside, but basically once a day a bunch of pistons fire off, pushing the top half of the sugar canes down. They fall into this water trap that leads down into this room here. When I come down here, you'll see where it all collects up. Probably not got much in here, to be honest, because this was one of the last things I did before I stopped playing about a month ago. But oh look, there you go. That's not bad. It's about, what's that, about 15 stacks of sugarcane. So that's not bad. I wanted that because I wanted to be able to have a source of paper. Paper is what I'm after, because I wanted to trade with the villagers when I finally get round to completing my villager trading hall. But yeah, see, that's another thing. I've been talking about that since the very first episode of Ninjary Time, and well, before I even started Ninjary Time, when we were still doing the PS4 Trophy Challenge, I was talking about having a trading hall, and I still haven't got round to building it. But yeah, here's the daylight sensor, and I'm not going to get into how all that works, for two reasons. One, it's a bit boring. Two, I can't quite remember. It was a long time ago that I did this, but basically it's a circuit that fires off once a day, sets off all this redstone, pushes all the pistons, and the sugarcane gathers up. And it's, you know, it's quite useful. It seems quite efficient. I was going to do it on a block update. So basically, as soon as the sugarcane grows, the piston fires off. But I'm trying to keep these sorts of things to a minimum for lag reasons. If I can just get everything going once a day, I'll probably have a bit of a lag spike in the mornings when the sun comes up and everything fires off, because the chicken farm fires off as well at the same time. But I prefer it that way. I'd rather have everything sort of running once a day is fine. Once a day is more than enough, and I'm not going to need that much sugarcane, not going to need that much paper. To be honest, I just thought this would be a cool looking building. Once this is, I want to take this up like 10 floors or something, you know, so it's like just the same thing repeated over and over and over again. So from a distance, it will just look like this sort of crazy round skyscraper. But yeah, when you actually get up there, it will have a useful function. It will be this sugarcane farm. So yeah, that's one of the things I worked on. I also started building a fourth silo, which I'm probably going to use for gravel, though I'm not sure yet. Maybe sand, I'm not sure. But this is the sort of the footprint laid out so that I can build another one of these silos, which will mean I'll need to hook it up to the main storage system underneath my base. If you haven't seen that before, then pop back a few episodes. You'll soon find out about that. It's one of my bigger projects, was the underground storage system. So what else have I built? Oh, the other thing that you saw behind my house was the makings of a tree farm. And then a tree farm is nothing clever, to be honest. It's just an area where I'm going to grow trees of every kind. But I decided to make it into like a giant greenhouse. I do wish I had some ender pearls on me so I could ping around a bit quicker. But you can even see it from here. You can see the sort of the dome shape. I'm going to take you over there now and I'll show you what that's all about. I think that's about it. I think that's... Oh no, the sheep farm. I need to show you the sheep farm. Sheep farm, again, isn't anything particularly clever, but a nice, unique design that I came up with, which I'm quite proud of. I think it looks pretty cool. And again, I've got it all hooked up to my automatic storage system, so it's yeah, that's pretty cool. But let's do the tree farm first. The tree farm is back off in this direction, and basically it's just it's a couple of rows, I think, maybe 4 rows, or 2 pairs of rows. There you go, 2 pairs of rows of each tree type. But basically it's going to be indoors. And what I've done is I've used sandstone to build these arches over the top, and what I want to do is fill in the roof and the walls with green glass. Now to get green glass I'm going to need lots of green dye. To get green dye I need a cactus farm, and I've not got a cactus farm yet, but that's something that I want to build. But basically I'm going to fill all of that in with glass blocks. And yeah, it's just somewhere to come and do a bit of tree farming. And obviously it's indoors, it's well lit, which means you'll be safe from the beasties while you're doing it. So yeah, it's nothing particularly clever. The floor I am going to fill in. I'm going to fill in with carpets, so you don't bob up and down like this. But it was just a different way of getting some lighting. But the carpets I've not decided on yet, but probably going to be green. And again, that means lots and lots of green dye. So I do need a cactus farm quite desperately. And it was round about that point where I thought, oh, I need a cactus farm. And I was also thinking, oh crikey, I've started this greenhouse, a sugarcane farm, I've done the sheep farm, and I've not done any of it on video. And I was starting to think, I should probably make a video. Shall I make a video? You know what? I'll just not bother playing Minecraft for a while. And that's kind of how it went, to be honest. I found myself getting a bit behind on the videos. It had been a while since I'd done a video. It's been about 2 months since I recorded a Trophy Town video. We were so close to finishing off that world. And yeah, that was where the love started to run out a little bit, I think, in Trophy Town. But now the love has run out in my PS4 world as well. So yeah, this is my sheep farm. Just one of each sheep. Because the PS4, for all its expanded worlds and all the big updates and all the fancy stuff, it still has this stupid limit on the amount of mobs you can have in any one world. That means that, yeah, I'd like to have, 10 of each sheep, but you can't. You can't. Apparently, next generation consoles can't handle more than about 20 sheep without going, oh no, you can't breed anymore. That's another one of the things that's kind of annoyed me lately. It has to be said. I know I'm moaning lots about this game. If I don't like the game, I should just stop playing it. I know. But these are the things, I think, they've just been building up slowly. It's this kind of thing which, maybe they'll fix it in the next patch. And if they do, then awesome, well done. But why not fix it sooner? Why make us wait? Why make us wait? I'm complaining again. I'm sorry. Anyway, so yes, just one of each sheep. But down here there's a little storage system, which you can't actually see anything here. But basically you load stuff into this chest, you push the button, and it shoots off there behind here. Can I show you this? I'm just trying to remember where stuff is. I don't want to break anything. If I go back, there you go. Right, if we just break this one more block, we should be okay. There you go. So there's a minecart and with a chest there. This chest fills up that chest, and then you push the button and it sends it back over to the main base and goes into the main storage system. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, lots and lots of cool stuff that I've built in my world, and I am very proud of what we've done. Of all the different things I've built. The lighting in here, for example, I'm really pleased with. You'll notice that each of the floors is mapped out with carpets. Well, underneath the carpets are torches. So that keeps this room nice and bright, but without having to have torches or glowstone all over the place. So, loads of cool things that, I'm really proud of that I've done in this world. And I do want to carry it on, but I just need to find that love. I need to find the love for the game once again. And do you know what? It's not the first time. I fell out of love with a game not long ago. Probably about 6 months ago. Similar sort of thing, I think. I just felt like I'd sort of lost my mojo a little bit, and it's a little bit like that at the moment. But on the positive side, while I've been away, I've actually gone past the 800 subscriber mark. Now that's unbelievable. I've not even been uploading videos. I've not uploaded a single video in over a month, and yet my viewer count, my subscriber count has been ticking away, and yeah, I've now gone past the 800 mark. So thank you everyone for subscribing to the channel, and thank you for your support. And to those that have been putting thumbs down on my videos, I don't know why you thumbs down videos, people. I don't get it, but whatever. I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, to everybody that's given my videos a thumbs up, that's subscribed and left comments and been supportive all the way through, not just recently, but since I started the channel. It's coming up to 18 months now. It's been a long time. Been a long time since I've been doing this, and yeah, hopefully I will find my mojo once again. I'm not sure how I went. If you've got any ideas, you've got any suggestions of things I could do, maybe to kind of spice things up and try and sort of find the love again, then by all means let me know in the comments. Or maybe you haven't missed me at all. maybe it's been a really peaceful month and you're not bothered in the slightest by me not making videos. I don't know. Let me know either way. Stick a comment in the box below. I'll try not to leave it quite so long between videos next time, and maybe next time I'll actually build something rather than just running around and moaning about the game. Anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, hopefully I will see you in another video very soon. Bye! Look, there are squids spawning and falling and dying. At last I've got this thing working.